What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here today. Just making this video because basically from what I'm reading, it looks like the Eagles will not be hiring an offensive coordinator, guys, which is a little bit intriguing, honestly, because we know that Doug Peterson was really the guy that called most of the plays last season in the Super Bowl playoffs, the whole season. With his aggressive nature and all that, and we know that guys like Frank Reich and John DeFilippo were more there for like advisory roles. So it's kind of weird, honestly, that the Eagles aren't hiring an offensive coordinator. I haven't really heard of this being done in the league. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I've never really heard of a team not hiring an offensive coordinator just because. So very interesting, guys. Just wanted to report that. As we all know, Frank Reich went to the Colts to be their head coach, and John DeFilippo went to the Vikings to be their offensive coordinator. And I made a previous video last night. It looks like Press Taylor will be the new quarterbacks coach. I'll leave a link for that video in this description or at the end of this video. But yeah, that just leaves the offensive coordinator open, and it's looking like they're not going to fill that. Now, keep in mind, things can change as the season gets closer, the offseason goes on. The Eagles may indeed end up hiring an offensive coordinator if they decide that they want to go down that route, that Doug Peterson can't run the whole offense. But, you know, the great thing about this team, guys, is I already said, even though we lost Frank Reich and John DeFilippo, we got Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz, in his own way, is an offensive coordinator. I mean, you guys saw it during the Super Bowl and playoff run when Carson Wentz was sitting on the sidelines with Doug Peterson and Nick Foles, and they were talking about plays. So maybe that's his plan. Maybe he's just going to have him and Carson be the offensive coordinators together. They're just going to, you know, gel off of each other. So, yeah, pretty awesome, guys. So we'll just see what goes on with the season, but I just wanted to report that Eagles will not hire an offensive coordinator. What do you guys think about this news? Do you think that the Eagles should? A lot of people are saying that the Eagles should promote Deuce Staley to be the offensive coordinator, which I don't really agree with. I think he's fine where he's at as a running backs coach. I think he did a phenomenal job with Jay Ajayi, you know, bringing him in. I just don't think it's like a if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing with that. So I think if they're going to bring in like Mike Graw would be a good one, or they could bring in someone from the outside. I've heard people suggest Peyton Manning. That'd be pretty cool, but I doubt that'll happen. But yeah, guys, comment down below if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Whichever you want. But as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to, consider maybe subscribing to the channel for future Eagles videos if you're new. I do this periodically, just based on things I read, things I want to talk about. So with that said, guys, this has been Jigsaw0097. Talk to you all later.